good finish. It's in primer finish. So when you receive it, it will be like this. The glass, which is polycarbonate, it's already installed. You can remove this by pulling this trim up, and that will liberate the pressure on the actual polycarbonate, and then you can pull the seal or pull the panel. These side ones, they don't have trim lock, but you can push in really hard and get them out. If you're going to paint this, which I'm assuming everybody's going to paint to match their respective cars. This part right here stays black, and that is to give you the style and the effect of the 911 Porsche. Okay, so you will receive it like this, and let's say that you already painted. You're going to install 4 seals. Okay, one seal goes right here underneath, from here to here, and you need to cut it to size. It is provided with the kit, and it's peel and stick. You peel this white part off and you stick it on. Out of the same seal, you're going to install another strip right here in the front along this edge, center on this edge, all along this. Okay, that is the second one, and the other 2 are the door seals, or the glass for the doors. This, they have this shape right here, and ignore this peel and stick red part that is not used. You can use it to stick the upholstery on the inside if you're going to do that. This, you open this groove right here and you apply some trim adhesive or contact cement, and you're going to install it right here on the edge of the window opening. If you see, it's real easy. Of course, it's a lot easier when you don't have glue in it, but you get the idea. Excuse me for the lack of focus on this camera. These are shipped a little longer, so you trim them level with the top. And on this end, you can leave them maybe 1/4 of an inch longer. They will seal better. Okay, and you do the same thing for the other side, and those are basically the seals you need to install. Besides that, there are a couple of rubber gaskets, and this will go in these lower pins. You see this pin right here? You put these gaskets there. Of course, they will not stay there, so instead of that, you go to the car and you place them on these hex-shaped receivers. These, if you unscrew them, they will grow taller, and if you screw them in, they will go a little shorter. These you will use to level your top, so it's level with the car. Okay? Okay, we'll show you the next step. Okay, now we're going to show you how to install the brackets on the locations for the spin locks. Henry takes the L bracket. They are marked L and R. L for left and R for right. You slide it into the slot and you put the bolt through. Everything that you're seeing here is provided with your top. Tighten it by hand and use a 13 wrench, metric wrench, and just tighten it a little bit. You don't have to tighten all the way until we finish the process. and the end result will look like that. Okay, do the same thing for the other side. Okay, in getting ready to install your hardtop, go ahead and place some rags on the corners of the car. Make sure you don't block these receiving holes. So place one in each corner, and now we're going to show you how to install it. It is fairly lightweight. One person can carry it. Of course, it's easier if you do it in two. Place this in position first, the front, and there's some locating tabs right here. Okay, place it, put them in place, and then come to the back. Keep careful. Make sure it fits. Okay, let's install the side brackets. This bracket you installed previously, it is not tightened, it's a little loose. And if you see there's a gap between these two brackets, the one that is already embedded into the fiberglass and the car. So you take these little cushions that are provided with your kit and put it in there. And then take the M8 bolts that are provided with your kit and put them there. Make sure there's a washer. Put a washer in the bottom and a nut. Okay, and you're gonna tighten this until you get a nice level on your top. Okay, you can push it out and then tighten it, and that will be it. After doing that, you can tighten this bottom nut that we installed previously, and that completes it. One little note about these Boxsters. This molding right here, this one right here, they're all different in all different cars. This one is being shaved, and it was shaved more because it had a different top. But these are usually pointy this way. If you find that it's interfering with your top, you can just shave a little bit of that molding, just the tip. It won't interfere with the installation of the convertible later on. Just a little bit, so it doesn't rub or push this in, because then you will get a bigger gap here. If you see in the back, the top is lower, so that receiver in the back needs to be adjusted, as previously said. Okay, well, thank you very much. Okay, once you install your top, make sure these tabs, with the rubber caps, go in those receivers. If you can see, they are in place, and then they have to be pushed in once you place it in order to make it fit in the back. Next, this latch right here, it's already pre-adjusted, but you can adjust it by moving these nuts up and down. And one of these nuts, on this particular one, this nut is just a regular nut, but yours will be shipped with a safe locking nut, so it won't move once you tighten it. And to lock your top in place, you take this hook, put it in place, and push the lever up, and that's it. Okay, additionally, what you need to do is to make sure this sensor right here, if you see, this car has a zip tie pushing the sensor in place down. because if you don't, your car will think that you have your top in service mode. So yeah, you can do what this person did, which they drill a little hole and put a zip tie, or you can just cover that sensor with a piece of tape and a little piece of plastic so it stays down. Some people pull the wires and just connect them together, but if you want to go back to the convertible, it's easier just to remove the zip tie and that's it. Okay, let me show you how it looks already installed, and we're done.